My name is Tim Speaker. I'm assistant professor of art / graphic design at Anderson University. When I was a kid, I lived a block from my grandparents' house, and my uncle lived there. He was in a band that opened for Cheap Trick and like toured around. He was like a rock star to me, okay? And he managed a record store, and he had over 10,000 albums, vinyl, and it was all in this hallway, and I wasn't allowed to play them, but I could look at them. And so I was there every day when I was a kid, and I would lay in the hallway for hours and hours and hours pulling these out and looking at them, right? And I really fell in love with type. That's what kind of gave me my original kind of aesthetic sense, I think, in terms of placement and alignment. I mean, I just kind of feel like that was my education on it when I was young, you know? So that's when I fell in love with design. Hillman Curtis is a big design hero of mine. He wrote a book called MTIV, which came out when I was an undergrad, and it was enormously impactful on me. And it was just basically talking about every decision you make has to be infused with meaning. I have a lot of design heroes from history, I think. You know, people that I just go crazy about, like Wim Crowell and all the modernists. I'm a crazy modernist guy, so I love all those guys. I first thought about being a professor when I was a kid, and I was really into Indiana Jones. And I thought, that seems like a really cool job. All that adventure, you know, it looks great. Later on, I had professors in school that I absolutely loved and I got to be really close with. And I thought, hey, this seems like the really right fit. I like working with people, I like talking about ideas, and I love design. And it's like, this is what I get to do all day. So it's the best for me. It's the perfect marriage of everything I love. Behind the scenes of this job, I think it's extreme. There's a lot of things going on. I work with several different groups on campus. I have a full advising load. The AIGA Design Club that students are involved with, I'm involved with that as well as doing committee work for the university and supervising some pro bono design work for the university as well. The Anderson Design Program, I think, is distinctive because of the commitment to the conceptual approach, and it's the investment in that process that I think is really built from the day you get here in Foundations all the way through senior seminar, right? It's in every project, it's in every day, everything has been built as links on that chain. And the entire department's invested in that process. So regardless of who your professor is, regardless of what the class level is, there's a commitment to that process. And I think that process becomes second nature to our students, and they're really equipped to handle heavy design thinking. Every course, every project that you do is designed to be built one on top of the next, and so they're infused with that process, and that's what I think is so exciting about what we do here too, and I think it's why our students are so successful. I think in order to be really effective at this, you have to be happy to have your students' successes be your successes, and feel your fulfillment through their success. That's the most rewarding thing, to see students not just absorb what you're trying to give them, but like take it to somewhere that you didn't expect. That's what I really love. I love when students have ideas that you would have never thought of, and you get to kind of get in the ring with them and kick it around. Like, that's just exciting to me. So that's to me is what makes this the best job you could have.